So welcome again for 16th virtual expert talk today, and I'll be explaining you about the agenda of today's session. Once we reach the mark of 100, as always, we have around 40 students who have already joined in, and we'll wait for another 1 minute, and then I'll brief you all the students about the agenda of today's session and a very apt topic that we have chosen it for today for you guys in your induction program. And I think this is the uh, requirement of today's young generation, that they must be aware about all the values, all the human values, all the ethics that are required in doing the businesses also. It's not always about money. It's not always about the marketing or the finance. It's about your life. So we'll be waiting for another 50 seconds or so. We have reached the 60 mark. So I'll start with the session once we are at 100 mark. So I suppose all the students from first year, their first session would be already over and they would be joining on this particular Zoom ID. And third semester students would also be joining in. And similarly with the fifth semester students of some of the courses. And at the end of the session, we have a small announcement also. There's a small competition for you guys that we'll be arranging on Saturday. So Dr. Anu Sahi will brief you about that particular competition at the end of the session, after this session is over. So we'll be briefing you for just 1 minute. So we have now around 60 students, and
stay tuned guys for the finance club activity. Thank you, Kaval.
so we have around 65 students now. I would also brief you about the agenda of today's within the next few minutes. And I suppose we are at the 70 mark now, and in next few seconds we'll be reaching our 100 mark. It's 74. So we have been getting the feedback from all of the students who have been attending our guest lectures. So I have been getting a lot many messages on LinkedIn, especially as the very first session was on the LinkedIn profile. So they have been very active on the LinkedIn, and I have been getting many messages. In fact, after all the sessions, I have been getting messages on LinkedIn regarding the guest lecture. So today also, I hope we'll be having one of the best session again with such a amount of talent that we have managed to arrange for you people. Okay, so we have now 84 students, and in next 30 seconds we'll be reaching the 100 mark. So meantime, I suppose third semester students have already joined in, and I will just check it from the list of the attendees. I suppose yes, third semester students have already started joining in, and first semester students are also there. Yes. So right. So next 20 seconds I'll be starting up with the session. Yes, we are now at 85. Okay, I think I should start now. It's 89, and by the time I would finish up, we'll be reaching that 100 mark. So welcome again, all of you. Today is our 16th virtual expert talk, and the topic for today is holistic development, a need of the hour. And we have very special guest with us today. We have the volunteers of Humanity Development Club, and we have been privileged to arrange all these special guests for you. We are very thankful to all the volunteers of Humanity Development Club, especially Mr. Sarvesh Nagpal, Dr. Divya Baveja, Mr. Sharish Gupta, Ms. Preeti Sindhwani, and Ms. Priyanka Chabra. So we are very thankful to you guys for joining us today and guiding our students on this very relevant topic. I would also welcome Dr. Rajesh Bagga, Director, APJ Institute of Management and Engineering Technical Campus. Sir, if you can guide us for 2-3 minutes, it would be nice.
Sure, sure. So thank you so much, Kamal. Today really happy to see the galaxy on my screen from the different parts of the country. And really happy to share with all the attendees, all my students and my colleagues, the way they are presenting themselves, like having the common banner, welcome abroad, holistic development, need of the hour. And students really happy to share this galaxy. It is from the different parts of the country. Mr. Shirish Gupta, he is doing PhD from IIT Kanpur. Then Mr. Sarvesh Nagpal, he is with some IT company. I think in his talk he will discuss. And Dr. Divya Baveja from Malana, she is doing internship at Malana Azad Medical College, one of the premier institution of the country, ranked in the first 2. Then Priyanka and then Ms. Preeti doing the post-graduation. So I just interacted for 1 or 2 minutes before the start of the webinar. The way all these youngsters, they are collaborating with each other, definitely it is going to be wonderful thing in future. And I am sure that the country is in safe hands. So when the youngsters, they are taking such kind of initiatives about the holistic development, means how overall personality to be improved, and they are collaborating with each other, and they are talking to youngsters in the different parts of the country. Definitely all dear attendees, you are going to be benefited by the talk of all these experts today in our webinar. I welcome you on behalf of APJ Institute of Management and Engineering. Sir, Shirishi, Sarveshi, Preeti, Priyanka, Divya, all thank you so much for joining today. Thank you so much. Please continue, Kamal, please continue with next.
So now, without wasting much of the time, I would invite all the students are very excited for this session. And now I would like to invite Sarvesh Nagpal, sir. Sir, please take over.
Thank you, Mr. Kaval, and thank you, Mr. Rajesh Bagga, sir. I'm very pleased to be present here in front of all the first-year college students. Remembering this, I was, recalling my orientation ceremony. So this is a very so on the very first day of our college, we are talking about holistic development. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate the college members for giving us a chance to speak to the students on this very, very relevant topic in today's society. So given the importance of this conference and the issue of lack of ethical and moral values in present context, we are pretty much sure that this is one broken link which once connected can greatly impact the way we deal challenges, we deal miseries in our daily life. So once again, I would to extend a warm welcome to all the students. One thing I was noticing that we started the students countdown with around 30 members, and then in a matter of minutes, we already had more than 100. So congratulations for making this century. We probably are the second one after A.B. de Villiers, who had the record for having the highest, making the century in the least number of balls, and that is in 31 balls. So welcome you again. So my name is Sarvesh Nagpal, and I'm a member of Humanity Development Club. So give you a brief idea about our syndicate. So we are the members of Satyug Darshan Trust. Satyug Darshan Trust is an expanded transformation of Mahavir Satsang Sabha, which originated in a small town called Gojra Mandi, district Layalpur. This was originated in then undivided Pakistan. So the objective with which this trust was established was to alleviate the physical, mental, and spiritual sufferings of humanity. Since its inception, the trust has undertaken various activities to fulfill its charter, which is to infuse consciousness, fraternity, and love for humanity by all possible means. Okay, so can we move on to our next slide? Next slide, please. So students, I hope you and your strong through these unprecedented times. I believe that in these times of constant negative messaging, we need an antidote. We all needed an antidote. So today, this session will be an antidote. Imagine what if we were not present in person with you, but we are here virtually connecting with hundreds of students and all the panelist members. So we have taken this positive attitude and we are connecting again with you. So this is a good thing. So I believe that in these times, we needed an antidote and which can help us keep our positive attitude. And my advice to you on your first year of engineering or MBA or BBA or whichever stream you are in, you should take part in activities that are positive, that are heartwarming, that are stress-inducing, and of course, laughter-inducing. So together, I believe we'll get through this phase. Next slide, please. So now students, I have a very, very simple introductory poll for you. You might see a poll on your Zoom screen. So I request you all to please select the options. The poll question is how are you feeling today? A very simple question. Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling like sab changa? Are you feeling subah ho gayi kya? You're still in doubt? Bas chal raha hai ji. And are you feeling upset? I'm waiting for your response. Apologies for that slight delay. Awesome. So I have the results on my screen. So let me announce you. So there are 57% of people who are feeling excited, and that is by far the best option that you have selected. So my majority of
I think we are having some connection issues from service side. So we are really happy to see that most of you are excited, and Sab Changa is, I would always take it as that it's really good. And okay, we have Sarvesh back. So Sarvesh, can you please take over?
apologies again. There is some issue with my internet connection. We really can't, predict when this will happen. We had several discussions before our actual connect, but nothing happened. So this is life. You might see various unpredictable situations, but you have to come strong. So this is one such real life example that we saw. So again, I was announcing the results. 57% of us are excited, which is great. And then 34% are feeling sab changa, which is another great option. Then 0% of the people were feeling subah ho gayi kya. So that means we are not sleepy and we are happy and we are all awake. And then sab bus chal raha hai ji, 96% of the people. And then only 1% out of the 100 odd people is feeling upset. No problem. I'll make sure that we'll have this poll again at the end of the session, this 1% excited state. So let's go on to our next slide. So now is the time when I'd like to introduce my co-speakers for the day. So we all are members of a youth wing that the name Humanity Development Club. Although we love to call it by the abbreviated version HDC, we love it more. The HDC is an initiative of Satyug Darshan Trust that has been formed to bring out the inherent potential in a human being by recognizing the within available source of energy. Now, you will ask, what is that within available source of energy? That is nothing but our soul or our conscience voice that helps us to start living life in an organized manner. My name is Sarvesh Nagpal. I'm a volunteer of Humanity Development Club, which is an extended arm of Satyug Darshan Trust. On the professional front, I'm working as a financial analyst with Cvent. Cvent is a software technology firm which is headquartered in Virginia, United States, which specializes in meetings, events, and hospitality management industry. Precisely, our company provides mobile and web-based software for event and attendee management. So you all would agree with me that we are in a deep state of ethic and moral value crisis. During the last decade or so, success was primarily measured by a material value of goods and services. So what is our vision? What is our desire? How can you can help us in this? So I hope we all would agree that we have to return back to a values-based society where people are not only motivated by money, but also by a sense of service to the community. I hope you all would agree to this message. Continuing with the thought of serving the community and by placing others' interests above our own materialistic needs and desires, I'd like to begin by sharing a very short story, which is actually not a story, a virtual story, but a grim reality of today's world. So my advice to you would be, please listen to this story very carefully. You will be asked questions at the end of this story. And don't worry, it's not an exam. It's a very simple, very simple story. The answer for which we might know before even I tell you complete the story. So the story starts here. Yesterday evening, again I'm telling you, please listen to this story very carefully. Yesterday evening, a young boy named Rahul was walking down the street and he saw a fast moving car hit the man riding a bicycle. The person riding the bicycle collapsed, but the one who was driving the car did not even stop to check whether he was fine. The person who fell down was bleeding heavily, and a huge crowd gathered around him. Instead of taking him to the hospital, people were clicking pictures and making videos. But an old lady from the crowd took the step and took the man to the hospital. Soon, medical aid was given to him and his life was saved. That is the end of story. Now, I'd like to ask a person out of the first year students, a volunteer who would tell me what
I think again, Sarvesh has lost his connection. So a lot of uncertainties coming up this way. No problem. I'll just pop up a question for you all. I'll just pop up a question that Sarvesh was going to ask. That can any one of the participants who are in, who can express their views, like what moral they get and what conclusion they want to draw from the beautiful story that Sarvesh just narrated. Okay, we have Sarvesh back. Sarvesh, can you please take over?
Yeah. So do we have any volunteer student? Anyone? Guys, my advice is for you you should take a chance. You should not hesitate. So that is what normally students do in their first year. And believe me, you should not hesitate. Even if you don't know the exact answer, you should at least try. Do we have anyone? So can I do a random selection? I also have the people, the participants list on my window.
We have a hand raised, I guess.
Who has that?
There is one attendee. There is one. Yeah, there are two of people.
There are two attendees. Yes. Wow. There is Sarika and Bhavna. Sarika just lowered her hand. So we have Bhavna. So welcome, Bhavna. If you can unmute yourself. So we have Sarika back with us. So we'll have the conclusion both from
Yes, sir.
Sarika and Bhavna both. So Bhavna, welcome. Could you please tell us the conclusion that you drew from this story?
Sir, according to the story, today's generation is going toward not toward the humanity, but toward the fakeism. And the old lady which came in the old lady which came whole from the whole um sir X.
Go ahead. You're going fine. Yep. Hello. Bhavna, you're done?
No, sir. So there is a connection problem.
No problem. Yeah, you can
So
continue if you
the
want to.
load.
Bhavna, can you hear me? So until Bhavna joins back, can we have Sarika who raise their hand? Can we have Sarika unmuted, please? So welcome, Sarika. So what is your conclusion? Hello. What is your conclusion about this story?
सर बेसिकली ये है कि अब जो रियल चीजें हैं ना वो बहुत कम होती हैं, मतलब कि फेक चीजें, ज्यादा लोग फेक चीजों में बिलीव करते हैं और रियल चीजें काफी कम होने लग गई हैं अब, तो हमें उसके तरफ ज्यादा मींस की फोकस करना चाहिए.
Okay. So in the story, कौन सा कैरेक्टर था जिसने ह्यूमैनिटी दिखाई, and what was the character which did not show humanity? Anyone, Bhavna or
So
Sarika?
that old lady.
Right, correct. That
So
old
that
lady
old
had
lady.
human values in her. Correct. Thank you, Bhavna
Yes,
and
sir.
Sarika. Thank you, guys. It takes a whole lot of courage to come up and speak here. So congratulations for that. So let me conclude in my own words now. You both were correct. Congratulations. So the point here is to think was, if no one would have helped the man and rather made videos, he would have died. Being a human, it's our responsibility to help others. A help from a single person. Imagine a help from a single person. There were hundreds of people around that it's when that incident occurred. And then there was only one single person who came and then helped the person, and the man was alive. He was taken to the hospital, given the medical care, and he was alive. He was not dead. So here it was not a question of whether the person was rich or poor or belonged to a particular caste or religion. The old lady, who at first sight did not even think for a second and immediately called the help. Here, the story signifies that no matter how rich or popular you become, it is all in vain if you're not a good human being. People will never ever respect such attitude and might only flatter when being met face to face. I hope you get the message by this story. So again, it's time to introduce our speakers for the day. So today we have with us this lovely and lively set of people who are from diverse areas of life. I'll go one by one, starting with Mr. Shirish Gupta, who is a researcher. He'll share his stories and his views of how ethical and moral values has impacted his life and how has he used subject of holistic development to study and become a better researcher. Next, we'll be hearing from Dr. Divya Baveja, who is an MBBS intern. She'll also touch base the topic of holistic development and then offer some concrete proof based on her experience, credentials, and track record to prove the importance of moral values in life. After Dr. Divya, you'll hear from Ms. Priyanka Chhabra, who is an educator. She'll talk about her powerful formula that she uses to dramatically reduce negative thoughts and embrace positivity. Last but not the least, we'll have with us Ms. Preeti Sindhwani, who is an engineering student and a volunteer of HDC. She'll take us through the activities that HDC organizes throughout the year and will in the last share a surprise test for you. So students, there is a lot of surprises for you inside the presentation. So my advice for you to be stay and in the presentation, and we have a tagline competition for you. So let's go on to our next slide. So time for an exciting virtual contest. Number one, the tagline of Humanity Development Club is live for humanity, work for humanity, die for humanity. So I'm sure this would be a super interesting challenge for you guys. The task of the contest is we want all of you to think of a tagline associated with topic of the day. The topic of the day is holistic development, need of the hour. So you'll have to design a slogan related to this topic, and then we'll be announcing the best tagline at the end of the session. For participating in this virtual contest, I would like to tell you that you can share your taglines, and one person can only share one tagline. So think throughout the session. You have a lot of time to think through, and before the end of the session, you will announce the best tagline and the winner. So congratulations for the tagline competition. I hope the best slogan wins. Next slide. So the question is, what bring us here? So today we are here to discuss with you what we as a syndicate are doing and how can we involve and loop new students in various activities that we do around the year. The various activities will be covered by Ms. Preeti Sindhwani, and you will be very excited to see all the activities that you guys can be a part of starting from your first year of college. So let me very briefly touch base the concept of holistic development. Holistic combines 5 aspects of health, which are physical, emotional, social, spiritual, and intellectual. When combined, these 5 areas enable a person to live their life to their happiest and fullest. Hence, when clubbed together, holistic development focuses on social, emotional, mind, and spiritual growth of a human being. You all guys are from the education sector, and we believe this is right time for someone like you to become a part of this noble initiative. As this would help you not only in your professional career, but your life as a whole. So time again for a very simple polling activity that would gauge how good a professional that you'll become in your life. So this is one situation-based question. So you'll have to answer. So my advice to you would be, please be honest and imagine you at the place of the employee. So what option would you select? See the options very carefully. So I'll read out the question for you all. In order to increase profits, a general manager used a production process that exceeded legal limits for environmental pollution. You are an employee who is a direct reported to the general manager. In this dilemma, what step would you take? There are 4 options. Option number 1, you would accept whatever is happening and continue to work as usual. Option number 2, you'll blackmail your manager and arrive at some mutual monetary benefit. Option number 3, you would trade the secret for a salary raise and a promotion, which I think most would do. And the last option is you would directly go to the higher management and intimate about this illegal plan. So please be very honest and select the option. And once we have the results, I'll tell you why was this question put on the poll and why is it is very important for you to think about this question. I hope you guys are attempting the poll. Great. Thank you, Sarika. Come on, hurry up. So I can understand it is taking a lot of time. You are in a dilemma. Oh, great. So 91% of the people, again, the highest number of people would directly go to the higher management and intimate about this illegal plan. So yes, that was the right action to take. So I congratulate you all. You chose the correct option. But there are still 6% of the people, which I, really appreciate the honesty about the students here. So there are 6% of the people who would accept whatever is happening and continue to work as usual because they are worried about their job. What if they went to the higher management and the manager would come and sue you or even will lay you off? So you would, right, this is another option. So I'm very happy that you were very honest with the reply. Some would, there are no person who would blackmail their manager and arrive at some mutual monetary benefit. That is okay. That is very good. You should not do that. So there are 4% of the people who would trade the secret for a salary raise and a promotion. Okay, so I'm happy about these 6% and 4% of the people because they were being honest, and this is really great. 91% of the people chose the right option, and I hope that when presented with a similar situation in real life, although this was a virtual situation for you, in real life, 100% of the people would choose the last option, which is the correct option. So congratulations once again. Okay, so reiterating the message that we understand from the above polling activity, let me tell you real life stories of how great leaders perform and react in cases of such a dilemma. So if any one of you know about the co-founder of WhatsApp, can they write it in the chat window? So this is the real life story about the co-founder of WhatsApp, the application that we use daily. That is the number one application that is there on the smartphone. Oh, so from Kirandeep Kaur, she said Brian Acton. Yes, that is correct. He was the founder, but I was asking about the co-founder, right? So Bhavna, once again, she is very active in the webinar. So probably students have now Googled in, and so I'm happy even if you have Googled in, you know the answer. So right, Jan Kom is the co-founder of WhatsApp. So if you know, WhatsApp was with Facebook. Facebook acquired WhatsApp. So there was a time when Jan Kom sold the messaging app for $19 billion. That was in 2014, and he resigned from Facebook and the board. The reason he resigned was the company was trying to weaken the encryption, the data encryption, which in today is the data is the new oil, as we all say. Data is that once when if people get to have the data, they can do a lot of illegal activities with the data, your credit card data, your personal, your professional, any data related to you. So if you are aware about the US General Assembly elections, the data was used in order to change the mindset of the people. There were social media posts all around Facebook, Twitter, and that data was the real reason that people voted some person in spite of voting another person. So Jan Kom, who was the co-founder of WhatsApp, he resigned from the Facebook because the Facebook was trying to weaken encryption and collect information about its users. So according to the reports, Jan could be leaving shares worth $1 billion. So imagine he chose the option to resign rather than to select $1 billion. So that is one great example where great leaders choose holistic approach towards life, and they choose whatever is right. So another example I'll tell you, he's a very famous person. You all know about him. He's Virat Kohli. So once Virat Kohli was approached by an advertising agency. They wanted Virat Kohli to appear on a TV ad that that was for a soft drink company. So Virat Kohli said to the advertising agency, if I myself won't consume such things, why would I urge others to consume it? Just because I'm getting the money out of it. That is again a great real life example of how famous personality reflect a lot on ethics as one of the most important leadership traits. So I hope you have things to learn from both of these gentlemen's stories, and you will also choose, always choose humanity above money or anything else in your life. So not taking much time, let me invite our next speaker of the day, Mr. Shirish Gupta. One last thing I would like to reiterate, please do not hesitate to put questions in the chat window. Throughout the entire presentation, we'll be happy to take these questions from you guys. So now over to you, Mr. Shirish.
Thank you very much, Sarvesh, and thank you for that wonderful introduction that you gave about the topic. I would love to ask you all that we all want to serve humanity, like the name of our club is Humanity Development Club. And I'm sure हम में से बहुत लोगों का मन करता है हम किसी ना किसी वे से हम अपनी society को serve करें. So can I just get a hand raised from participants like who want to serve for the society, but they're not getting enough opportunities or they don't know what to do? And like, yes, I want to be an instrument to serve humanity. I want to work for betterment of people. Okay, I'm getting a lot of hand raised from people. So yeah, I understand that most of us, like, we want that we serve the society. So can we move on to the next slide? So in this journey of a holistic development, or in which we want to serve the society, the very first question whenever we want to go somewhere, कहीं जाना है, हम सबसे पहले एक map निकाल के देखते हैं, and then we find a route and we find the shortest path, and then we make sure that whatever route we are following is correct. Fine. तो सबसे पहली चीज क्या आती है कि where to begin with, हम अपनी शुरुआत कहाँ से करें? We have so many responsibilities. We have so many expectations from people. We have so many, like, you know, आप लोगों को पढ़ाई की चिंता है, आपके ऊपर family responsibilities हैं, and then those who are in profession, they have many other responsibilities of their professional lives also. So the first thing that is always कि शुरुआत कहाँ से हो, एक वो balance कहाँ से maintain होगा हमारा. So I would love to say that कि charity begins at home. अब इस चीज को मैं यहाँ पे क्यों बोल रहा हूँ कि I would explain with an example. You're watching two pictures on the screen. कि suppose there is a very heavy rainfall, बहुत जोर के बारिश होती है, and unfortunately the water gets locked inside your room as well. आपके बाहर सड़क में तो पानी है ही, but inside your room also there is lot of water logging. Then I have two questions for you, like, इनमें से कौन सी situation is more worse for you, like the water inside your living room or the water outside your house, which is like more scary for you, like कहाँ से आप चाहोगे कि पानी पहले बाहर निकले? And the second question is, you can always write in the chat comment because we want an interactive session. And the second, okay, very good, Bhavna, you want that inside a home. And second question is, like, suppose you're alone in your house, who will take this responsibility to drain out this water? So I don't think we have any other option when we are alone in the house. We have to take ourselves, all the possible ways that we drain out this water. So similarly, in our situation in our life, many times it happens that many unwanted things get inside us and we are not even aware of it. We're not even aware that what things are troubling inside. We know that कि कुछ गड़बड़ है, I'm not feeling happy, I'm not feeling good, लेकिन क्या गड़बड़ है वो मुझे नहीं पता. There is something inside. तो अब वो inside जो मेरे अंदर unwanted है उसको बाहर निकालना पड़ेगा. And the answer comes from the second question that I gave, कि उसकी responsibility कौन लेगा? उसकी responsibility मुझे खुद लेनी पड़ेगी. So I will explain about responsibility in my next slide. Can we move on to the next slide? Yes. So always remember that the responsibility always starts with me. आप जितनी भी society को serve करना चाहते हो, आप कितने भी लोगों को एक अच्छी feeling देना चाहते हो, until and unless you're not satisfied, you're not happy inside, you cannot give it to the other. you don't have human values inside yourself, you cannot be a messenger of humanity. So this is a very famous, on the right side of your screen that you see, we call it a responsibility circle. This is very famous that most of the psychologists use also to explain that very innermost strength is the self. So you have to take the responsibility of self, you have to take care of yourself, you have to nurture yourself, and then you can take care of your people around. Means the community around you, aapke parivar, your friends, your family, and the people you are coming direct link with, jo aapke sath directly linked hai. And then comes the world, ki hum chalo ab, now we are happy inside, now we can move on to the world and we can be helpful in one or the other kind to other people. So now the first thing we got is very clearly that we have to take responsibility of self. Can we now move on to the next slide? Okay, but like Sarvesh was telling, that life is very uncertain and very unpredictable things happen, like the connection got disrupted. And similarly, in many ways in a life also, we fall ill. एकदम से मेरे पेट में दर्द हो जाता है. I was taking full care, but I fell ill. Then what is the general approach we follow? We approach a doctor. अब doctor क्या है? He is a medical efficient person who knows everything about the body and is very knowledgeable. He has done proper studies for that, like he knows the ways how to diagnose a problem, and he knows like ki what could be problem in, like starting mein he's also not sure ki kis wajah se pet dard ho raha hoga. Then he might ask you a history, kya khaya tha, what when did it start. Then he may suggest you some tests, some blood tests, some scans, and then finally जब तक वो scan के results नहीं आते हैं, सारे blood test की reports नहीं आती है, we have fears inside, पता नहीं क्या हुआ होगा, what might be the reason, कुछ बड़ी चीज तो नहीं होगी मुझे. And then finally when the diagnosis comes up, obviously doctor को हम trust करते हैं, he gives a good diagnosis after seeing all the reports, and then he gives a treatment chart in which he gives an advice ki you have to follow these steps ekdam with the discipline, and you have to take these medicines on time, and when we follow those precautions and all those treatment process given by doctor, then only we get well. So this is the basic, these are the basic steps that we follow when anything problems occur to our physical body. ये पेट में दर्द हो रहा है, सिर में दर्द हो रहा है, कुछ भी हो रहा है, this is the physical body. But thing is, we have so many emotions, we have so many feelings, हमारे life में इतनी सारी चीजें हो रही हैं. We get shattered from inside from many situations, unwanted things in our lives. एकदम से we have a loss of a person, we something unexpected happen. So I would love to ask you a question on a poll, that what is your normal reaction when something unexpected happens in your life and you feel shattered? So I understand all of the options given, you get maybe getting the mixed feelings of all, but I would love that you choose a very honest thing, like what is the majority times the feeling you get, and how do you respond to such situations when एकदम से कुछ unexpected होता है जो हम सोच नहीं रहे थे हमारी life में. And I would love that, like you complain and cry कि मेरे साथ क्यों हो गया, why me, मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो गया, या फिर you rely on your friends, family, किसी के support के साथ, you let out with them. And some people are introverts, they don't feel comfortable to let out the emotions, right? So they feel depressed, they go into circle of thoughts, है ना? And then like you feel like कि सब situation से भाग जाएं, कहीं दूर भाग जाएं. And one option is that you remain stable, you accept the things that okay, I have to take control no matter what, I have to like handle myself. But actually हम इनमें से क्या चीज करते हैं, that I really wanted to know from you all. बिकॉज एक मुझे ऑनेस्ट वो चाहिए, या हमने नहीं पता लग रहा है किसने क्या आंसर किया, वी जस्ट सी द नंबर्स कि इतने नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स ने ये किया है. सो इफ इट इज एन इंटरैक्टिव सेशन, इट इज लाइक, एंड आई वुड लव कि जो पूरे सेशन के टाइम हम बता रहे हैं, यू ट्राई टू एनालाइज ऑन द पॉइंट्स वी आर गिविंग, यू ट्राई टू इंट्रोस्पेक्ट योरसेल्फ, यू ट्राई टू कनेक्ट विद योरसेल्फ कि इनमें से एक ट्रूथफुल अपने साथ रहने के से आप you can give very truthful answers. So I know you are choosing the options. What do you think and how do you respond? And soon we will be okay. So I'm really happy that 54% people think that they can take control of things in their hand, they accept situation. That's really nice. And 29% that is again a very large percent of students that they feel depressed and go into circle of thoughts and you're not able to express. I understand this thing very well because we all have a feeling कि ये चीज हमारे अंदर वाली चीज कोई समझेगा नहीं, and it is very natural for us to go into the circle of thoughts of uncertainties कि अब क्या होगा, अब क्या करेंगे. And we obviously rely on emotional support of our family, friends. We complain, and few people also think like that. We run away. So thank you very much for your opinion, for your honest thing. Can we move on to the next, please? So this is the thing, that these are the steps we follow when we go into any physical pain. So can we try to map the same steps for anything that's when we have some emotional pain, और जो भी अभी आपने ऑप्शन चूज की, क्या ये चीजें हम इसको इस सेम पाथ में मैप करके देख सकते हैं? सो लेट्स ट्राई दैट आउट. ओके, तो सबसे पहले हमें पेन हुआ, हम डिप्रेस्ड हैं, हमें नहीं पता हमें क्या करना है. सो वी नीड अ पर्सन जो एक नॉलेजेबल पर्सन है हमारे बारे में. Okay, many of you said that you share your emotions with your family, your friend, those who know you. But I would love to ask you, ki, is there any single person in this world who can understand all the aspects of your areas? Like, to be very honest, agar meri koi apni lab se related problems hai, I won't discuss with my family because I know they won't understand it. I will discuss with my colleagues. If I have any problems related to my family, obviously I might discuss with my siblings. If I have any problems with my friends. So for different aspects, we approach different people. Are they available all the time for us? And क्या हमेशा हम उन पे एक dependency रख सकते हैं actual में? So thing is, who will take up the responsibility कि उस situation में हमें कोई संभाले? So the very first point that we took is to take responsibility of self, and many of you chose that option also in the poll. So can we really rely on ourselves? Okay, we always get a support from other people, but can we really push ourselves, and we can talk to ourselves, and we can ask that can I take my own responsibility? Obviously, like we feared facing the reports, we feared facing the reports that kya ho gaya hame. We also fear facing ourselves. We don't know what is the problem inside that is troubling us. We don't know इस situation में हम कैसे respond करेंगे. So that अब उसके लिए हमें अपनी self knowledge लेनी बहुत जरूरी है. We have to go inside. We have to see what is the situation, what is actually in our control. So the next step is diagnosis. It means that we have to introspect ourselves. We have to look inside what are our strengths, what are our weakness, and how can we proceed to it. And I am telling you very frankly that, and very like, it's kind of personal experience also, that when you cut out all the noise and you just try to connect yourself, you try to talk to yourself. Some people have habit of maintaining a diary. Some people have habit of writing out things. Anyway, it could be. it gives you solution automatically out of yourself. So it is, the problem is we fear to get inside. We don't accept what is the problem lying in. So, and then we have to follow a set of treatments. You have to follow some steps, and those steps we will definitely discuss during this talk. So can we move on to our next slide, please? So this is what are the basic 4 steps till now we have discussed. That number 1, I'm responsible for myself. I'm taking my own responsibility. Number 2, I have to get knowledge of myself. I'm the subject over here. मुझे नहीं पता कि मेरे साथ क्या होने वाला है. मुझे पता ही नहीं मैं हूँ कौन. मुझे नहीं पता मैं सिचुएशन में कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहा हूँ. Do I really know मेरी वीकनेसेस क्या हैं? अगर कोई मुझे बोल देता है, हम छुपाते हैं अपनी वीकनेसेस. अगर कोई मुझे बोलता है कि श्रीश तुम्हें बहुत गुस्सा आता है, then my first reaction may be कि I will hide it. नहीं, मुझे कहाँ गुस्सा आता है. I mean, it's very general thing that we try to hide our problems and we fear कि उसको सोचें कि मुझे असल में गुस्सा आता है कि नहीं आता है. Is there any truth in that thing? So we have to know who we are, what emotions we have, what things we have, what habits we have. And then we have to be like, you know, अपनी जो weaknesses, हमें एक weaknesses अपनी पता लगी. Then how can we work ourselves to convert them into our strengths? How can we use them, what is in our control to convert them into our strength? So the final step is very important, that you believe in yourself, you work on yourself, and you're doing that work for your own self, and the person himself is the doer for this purpose. So next thing I would like to discuss is, okay, now we know the steps, that is very well. अब एक चीज मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि अब हमें बाहर की बॉडी के स्ट्रक्चर्स तो पता है कि हमारे पास 2 आंखें हैं, 1 नाक है, 2 कान है. एंड आपने देखा होगा कि whenever you meet the small child, maybe 2 or 3 years old, we ask him कि बच्चे, where are your eyes? And he points out towards his eyes. Then we feel happy, okay, he knows where are his eyes. And then we ask, अच्छा आपके कान कितने हैं? He tells I have 2 ears. And then he touches his ear. So similarly, are we aware of an internal structure? Are we know that physical body की हमें knowledge मिल गई कि हमारे पास 2 आंखें, 2 कान, 1 नाक है. लेकिन are we really aware कि how things are getting transformed inside us? How things are turning from one thing to the other inside our emotions, our feelings, and how they're converting into one thing to other. So I think all of you must agree, and all of you would, I think, I don't think anyone would disagree that we are in billion of thoughts in a day, and our thoughts keep on coming. So thoughts are something that are at the root. They are something that everything emerges out. And then when we keep on acting on those thoughts, keep on roaming on inside the head, they turn into our actions. Now the nature of the action, like a positive thought आया या negative thought आया, मुझे नहीं पता. And then जो action होगा, that will depend how we drive those thoughts into our action. वो जो thoughts को drive करने का, आप बोलोगे कि negative thought को कई लोग positive action में convert कर लेते हैं because of their thinking. तो वो we will see in the next slide कि वो क्या चीजें depend करती हैं कि जो हम thoughts को action में convert करते हैं. And then when we start doing an action, they turn into a behavior. A behavior is something जो बहुत dangerous चीज हो जाती है. It's something like some negativity enters our behavior. We are not even aware that we are doing that negative thing. हमारे वो अवेयरनेस लेवल से बाहर निकल जाती है. पहली बार हम झूठ बोलते हैं तो हमें एक अवेयरनेस होती है कि अरे मैंने झूठ बोल दिया, मेरे से गलत हो गया. लेकिन एक बार वो आदत बन जाए तो वो झूठ बोलने की आदत बन जाएगी. वो आई एम कंटिन्यूसली स्पीकिंग ट्रूथ, एंड देन मुझे वो बुरा भी नहीं लग रहा है, वो रियलाइजेशन भी नहीं हो रही है कि मैंने झूठ बोला है. एंड देन that behavior turns out to be our character, how we do deal in a society, how we are serving our society to extent. Are we serving it or we are degrading it? And let me tell you that this character also decides your future. Your destiny is also dependent on all these things. So this is the basic structure that we go from. And I was telling you that it is very important कि हम अपने thoughts को actions में कैसे drive करते हैं. तो अब मैं थोड़ा सा और अंदर जाने वाला हूँ, अंदर वाले स्ट्रक्चर में जाने वाला हूँ. जो हमें बताएंगे कि हमारे थॉट्स का नेचर, एक्शंस का नेचर हमारे थॉट्स से कैसे ड्राइव होता है. सो कैन वी मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज. ओके, सो वी हैव मिलियन ऑफ थॉट्स गोइंग ऑन. ठीक है, बहुत सारे थॉट्स आ रहे हैं. अब वो अच्छे भी हैं, कुछ बुरे भी हैं. तो बेसिकली हमारे पास ये 4 चीजें हैं. These are 4 things that govern our thoughts getting turned into action. So I'll discuss one by one and I'll tell you how they are governing it. So number 1 is a mind. तो मन के बारे में तो सबको पता है, and everyone knows it, that मन एक चंचल चीज है. तो मन की तो नेचर ही ऐसी है that it keeps on running from one place to the other. अभी मेरा मन कर रहा है कि मैं यहाँ से कहीं और चले जाऊं, अभी मेरा मन कर रहा है मैं अभी कुछ खा लूं. तो वो मन के पास कुछ सेंस नहीं है. इट डजंट हैव एनी सेंस ऑफ इट्स ओन. इट कैन जस्ट कीप ऑन स्पीकिंग एनीथिंग. मेरा मन कर रहा है अभी मैं अंटार्कटिका पहुंच जाऊं, मेरा मन कर रहा है अभी मैं यूएसए पहुंच जाऊं. सो अभी इधर बैठे बैठे हमारा मन पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ चीजों पे जा रहा होगा. कोई पास्ट में जा रहा होगा, कोई फ्यूचर में जा रहा होगा. तो माइंड इज समथिंग दैट इज गवर्निंग आवर थॉट्स इनटू द एक्शंस. कि हम वो माइंड अगर थॉट्स को कंट्रोल करने लग जाए तो वो एक्शंस पे आपको पता है क्या फिर असर होता है. नेक्स्ट एंटिटी दैट विल टॉक इज ईगो. अब ईगो एक ऐसी चीज है जो कई बार हमारे पॉजिटिव थॉट्स को दे cannot turn into positive actions. I'll give you an example. Ki suppose you see some person who is in vain and you really want to help that person, but all of the sudden a voice comes inside to you कि अगर मैंने इस गरीब की हेल्प किया, मुझे इतने सारे लोग देख रहे हैं, वो मेरे बारे में क्या बोलेंगे, it will be against my dignity. हम कर जाते हैं ऐसा. हम मतलब हमारे पास वो करेज नहीं होता है कि हम किसी की हेल्प कर सकें. कई बार कि बाकी लोग मेरे जो साथी हैं वो बोलेंगे कि क्या कर रहा है, क्यों हेल्प कर रहा है इसकी. सो वी हैव सम एन एलिमेंट ऑफ ईगो which stops us, which binds us. हमारे relationships में problems आती हैं to sort out the things. ठीक है, तो एक ये also this is another entity कि हमारे अंदर एक thought आता है कि हम अपने partner से ना लड़ें, लेकिन again our ego stops us कि नहीं मैं क्यों झुकूं. ठीक है, and then we fight and we create problems and the actions they turn into anger. And then we have a memory. Now memory is something very dangerous in the sense कि हमारे अंदर कुछ चीजें स्टिक होके रखती हैं. जैसे कि लास्ट टाइम मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ था, मैंने उस पर्सन को हेल्प करने की कोशिश की थी, बट दैट थिंग टर्न्ड आउट कि उस पर्सन ने मुझे उल्टा ब्लेम कर दिया. फाइन, सो आई हैव अ वेरी बैड मेमोरी ऑफ हेल्पिंग समवन. सो नेक्स्ट टाइम इफ आई मीट समवन हु इज रियली इन नीड ऑफ हेल्प, मे बी आई माइट नॉट हेल्प बिकॉज मेरे पास एक बहुत बुरी मेमोरी है. एंड मेनी थिंग्स हैपन कि हमारे पास इम्प्रिंट्स होते हैं मेमोरी के कि एक बच्चा कहीं गिरा था, एवरी टाइम ही विल रिमेम्बर दैट प्लेस कि मैं यहाँ पर गिरा था और मुझे चोट लगी थी. सो मेमोरी इज समथिंग वी ऑलवेज स्टिक टू. हमारे पास बार बार लौट की चीजें आ जाती हैं एंड देन वही विशियस सर्कल ऑफ थॉट्स शुरू हो जाता है एंड वी थिंक कि ऐसा नहीं करना. We don't get the courage to do the good things or good actions, and our good thoughts cannot be converted into the actions. Now, but these things are something, if they are guided by some our intellect or wisdom, जो एक सबसे ऊपर आता है. Suppose मेरे अंदर एक कुछ negative thought आता है कि अच्छा एक person को मैंने help की थी तो उसने मुझे क्या था. But if my wisdom directed, so what? It's you want to give to the society and you want to help people, so you can always help the people out. So if my wisdom or intellect is controlling all other 3 entities, can we really have a control over self? You just think over it. Now you will be asking कि इस intellect या wisdom को कैसे develop करें, how to develop it, how to like you know take control कि एकदम से कोई मुझे बोले, कोई मुझे एकदम से point out करे, मुझे गुस्सा ना आए क्योंकि उसने मेरी ego को hurt किया. मेरा उस time wisdom तो जागेगा नहीं, मेरी ego से एकदम से गुस्सा निकलेगा और वो action एक गुस्से के उसमें हो जाएगा. So this anything comes up with the practice. Once we become aware of our wisdom, once we like start to connect with ourselves, then only this wisdom can like you know glowing up and growing up. So next I would like कि अब हम थोड़ा सा और अंदर जाएं कि जो thoughts हैं उनका nature positive और negative कैसे बनता है. So I would like to invite our next speaker, Dr. Divya. She would take over the session from here. She would guide you. She's a doctor, so she will tell you on the medical terms also. And you can always pop up your questions in Q&A, and we would love to have an interactive session also. So over to you, Dr. Divya, please.
Thank you so much. So, good morning, everyone. All right, I would like to start with the poll to see what your take on positive and negative thinking is. So, the question is, when you fail to perform as per your expectations, how often do you think of trying again? Not at all, rarely, sometimes, often, very often. So, how often do you think of trying again? Because most of the times, I personally believe you're not able to muster up the courage to, think of doing the same thing again, which we have failed at. Or if not, like not doing it, but we do hesitate a bit before giving it another try, or, planning it out completely once again, the entire process after not meeting, when the reality is not meeting our expectations. So, can we have the result of the poll if we are done? Okay, so as we can see that, most of the students have answered sometimes, which basically means that, most of us do believe that more often than not, it is our negative thinking process that is bringing us down, that is pulling us back and, not giving us the courage to try again. So here it becomes very important to understand that why in the first place did negative thoughts arise in my mind. So can we have the next slide, please? Okay, so basically we know we have a heart, we have a brain. So ideal situation is when our heart and brain are in a balanced state, which basically means equanimous state. This might be a new term for you. It basically means equanimity is the word. It means that it's the inherent property of your mind to remain in a balanced state under all circumstances. So this is the ideal situation. But I believe that, more often we usually our thinking process or decision-making process is either emotional or egoistic, which means when our heart takes over the brain in our decision-making process, then we think more emotionally. Whereas if our brain takeovers, then it means that it's more egoistic. Egoistic means that your thinking process is all about satisfying your own desires, and it's all revolving around yourself. So these two are not ideal situations. The ideal situation is remaining in an equanimous state. But because of any cause, if this balance is disturbed, that is when negative thoughts arise in our mind. So can we have the next slide, please? So like the question that we took in the poll also, that when reality, next slide please, then when reality does not meet the expectations, so we start having negative thoughts in our mind. These negative thoughts could be just doubts, worries, they could be feelings of guilt, it could be fear. So it's all unpleasant. And once these negative thoughts start coming in your mind, they create a loop. This loop is basically a vicious cycle where you start thinking negatively first, you start having unpleasant feelings, and whatever you are doing is affected because of that. So when your brain is so occupied with all this negativity, whatever actions you are doing, your performance will not be up to the mark. And that is further going to demotivate you. So this becomes a vicious cycle. So I think all of us have been, in this spiral of overthinking and, getting caught up in this cycle of negativity and, drowning in this ocean of negativity. When we start having one thought and our actions are affected because of that, and we're not able to do anything properly. So this, and with the current ongoing pandemic, it becomes very, very important to, pay heed to this, because we have seen clinically also that the number of cases that are coming, that are presenting to the health sector with depression, anxiety, and chronic stress, generalized anxiety, they have increased manifold because of the fact that now when we are at our homes, we have had unexpected things happening to us. So this is something that we did not expect. The reality is something very different from what we had expected. What we had planned on New Year's Eve is not what is happening. So that is what has created a lot of negativity in our minds, and it becomes very important to understand that why exactly should we eliminate this negativity. So I would like to, please can we have the next slide, tell you that this negative thinking adversely affects your mind, because it starts creating feelings of helplessness and hopelessness in your mind, because you do something, you don't perform up to the mark, and then you start feeling very hopeless and helpless, and that creates a state of chronic stress in your mind and depression. It lowers your self-confidence, and scientifically proven that once you are in a state of chronic stress, your body releases immunosuppressants, which basically means that you will not be able to focus on your physical health. And not just that, the immunodepressants will also make you prone to physical disorders. So once your mental and physical health are not in a balanced state, they're not in the correct form, then your emotional health is automatically hampered and affected, and your social health, your interpersonal relationships with people are also affected. So it becomes very important to understand that this negative thinking is not just affecting our mental health, but this entire sphere of physical, emotional, and social health as well. So now what are we supposed to do? Now, say, in a game, like the players, they plan their game according to their opponent's weaknesses. They see what are the weaknesses of my opponents, and I'm going to target those weaknesses and win over them. So similarly, you have to sit down with yourself, and you have to do a thorough thought analysis and see what are the kinds of thoughts that I'm having recurringly, which basically means what kind of negative thoughts are affecting you time and again and disturbing you. And you sit down with yourself, you can pen them down, you can write down your negative points and see these are the points that I should be working on. Because as explained very beautifully by Mr. Shrish, that the structure of the mind, the first seed, that the first thing we started with was thoughts. So thoughts is the first point of regulation that you have to start with. Next slide, please. So what you have to do is you have to stay watchful of your thoughts. Now this to many might seem a very theoretical thing. People keep saying कि ये तो कहने की बात है, कि मतलब thoughts तो आ जाती हैं और फिर हम कुछ कर नहीं पाते उसका. Thoughts आ जाती हैं, I agree. But you have to be watchful and vigilant at all times, so that as soon as a negative thought germinates in your mind, because it might germinate. So once it germinates in your mind, you have to be very vigilant to identify it, and you have to punch it hard and kick it out and connect to positivity. Here I would like to tell you one thing, that in such a situation, once negativity arises in your mind, you have two options. One is you keep telling yourself that I have to stop thinking like this. And the second thing is you say that I have to think like something positive. Basically, you connect to positivity. So in the first situation, when you're recurrently reiterating to yourself that you have to stop negativity, the subject is still negativity. Whereas in the second thing, when you're reiterating to yourself that I have to connect to positivity, you have changed the subject from negativity to positivity, right? So here we have to understand that why should we be connecting to positivity? So I will just enlist what the impact of positive thinking is, not just on our mind, but also on our body. Can we have the next slide, please? Okay. So when you're thinking positively, your mind is brimming with positivity, it will instill a sense of self-confidence in you, a sense of self-respect and self-love as well. And that will create a calm state of mind. So when your mind is in a calm state, your concentration power, your focus on whatever you are doing, your interpersonal relationships with people, they will all be in a balanced state and they will all be healthy. And if your mind is healthy, you can focus on your physical health, improving your, not just physical, but also emotional health. And, this entire sphere, as I had explained before, all these healths will be, impacted in a very positive way. And you will be on the path of self-improvement that was undertaken by you in the first place, because you identified your negative points, you worked on them, and you converted it into positivity by finding the right route. So here I would like to do a short brainstorming activity with all of you. I like to call it the positivity hunt. It's just a small activity which I feel like all of us have done as kids. So we'll take a minute to I want you to find adjectives starting with the same initial letter as your name, as many as you can, not just one. And you can either type them in the chat box, or if you want, you can raise your hand and we can have you unmuted and you can, share that with us. For example, I came up with the daring, determined, and dedicated Divya. So these are my positive points that I feel starting with the same letter as my name. So if all of you can, do some brainstorming, and we have another example in the chat box. I think people, okay, these are our panelists only, but they have given you examples. So now I think you can also use your brain to, come up with something. Similarly, we can give you some time, because I believe that, all of us do have some inherent positive properties within us, which we do not focus on as much as we do on our negative points. Though it is important to focus on negative points, but just with the objective of eliminating them, it is also very important to focus on our positive points. So we have Passionate, Private, and Perseverant by Dr. Pooja Wonderful. And this is amazing. Are more people typing? Let's see, we'll take a few more seconds. Has anyone unmuted? You can raise your hand if you want to say it out loud. You want to be the brave one to tell your qualities to all the people present here today. Okay, this is very creative, magical, and majestic. Mehek, this is amazing. You are coming up. Joyful Jia, very happy with an emoji. Very amazing. Very nice. So we can see that, this was not even a minute to, think about yourself, and you've come up with such amazing words. You have opened your vocabulary, and we have keen and kind, knowledgeable Kiran. We have positive, polite Prince. Unbelievable Umesh, and ultimate as a Vasna, and productive Pahul Preet. This is amazing. What a lot of people we have, amazing skills of doing so much in such less time. All right, this is great. I think all of you did brainstorm and have come up with amazing and creative names for yourself. You can change your names if you want to with your adjectives in front of them. So I think it was great interacting with all of you. And, now that I've told you what impact all this thinking process is having on your body, your mind, and, all aspects of your health, I would now like to call our next speaker, my friend, Miss Priyanka, to share with you more ways of how exactly you can connect to positivity and, how you can discover your potential after connecting to positivity. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Over to you, Miss Priyanka.
Thank you so much, Dr. Divya. So hello, everyone. How are you all? Hope you all are enjoying the session. So who all are enjoying? Kindly just raise your hands. Who all are enjoying? Are you guys enjoying it? Finding it interesting? Tell me yes or no. Please tell us. Just raise your hands. You enjoying the session? You must be enjoying. Abhi aapne itni achhi dekho activity ki, and I was seriously amazed by your responses. Such wonderful words you added before your name. So I think that was really commendable. So moving on, Dr. Divya just mentioned about the impacts of positive and negative thinking. So now I would like to ask one thing from you. I would like to raise a poll. Can we have the poll question, please? So this is a question for you. So in your opinion, which is more advantageous for you, according to you, like having a positive outlook towards life or a negative outlook towards life? Tell me about it. What according to you feel like? Yes. Okay, can we have the response, please? Let's just check out. Okay, 96% of the people say keeping a positive outlook, which should exactly be like, and only 4% people say having a negative outlook towards life. Okay, all right, no problem. At the end of the session, you will certainly realize that what we actually have to do. So, saying this is very, very easy. Everyone says us just keep yourself calm and just be quiet and just keep your mind stable. But how to remain positive? I think this is the biggest question mark for us. Whenever we look into the situation, the ongoing situation around us, whenever we look into the news, we look into the social media, we always we always get some kind of negative vibes, which somehow makes us feel shattered. But then what exactly we can do? If we will keep on finding this thing, why is it happening with me? Why it happened? As if aisa ho jata, as if vaisa ho jata, then it will lead to multiple thoughts. Like in the Q&A section, somebody asked, how can we stop overthinking and remain positive? So this is like the biggest thing. What exactly we have to do? So we don't have to go for that why, because we will never be able to resolve that why. What exactly we can do? We can just accept the change and mold ourselves accordingly. I know that is very hard to do, but it's not that hard. It depends upon us. So I would now like to raise a poll again. Can we have the poll question? I have one more question for you. Can we have it on the screen? Yes. How to keep ourselves positive? So you are having 4 options. Kindly look into it and tell me what thing will make you positive according to these things. What according to you should be the answer? Tell us. So yeah, can we have the responses, please? Okay, 96% of the people say by self-practice and meditation. Only 2% people say by regretting why everything wrong is happening, and 2% says by devoting our time with the gadgets. All right, so now let's understand what exactly we should do. Can we move on to the next slide, please? So yes, this is the major distraction. Most of the people say is by self-practice, by meditation. But these days, especially among us, the youth, this device, which is called this phone, this has created, a third world for us. Acha, on an average, agar main aapse puchhu, I am myself also putting this in the loop, in the frame. We all youngsters, we all young generation. How much time do we spend with our devices, with our phones, with our gadgets? Tell me, on an average, बहुत देर हम अपना इसी के साथ लगा देते हैं, है ना, into the social media. Social media has become so influensive these days. So we are completely relied upon that thing. And क्या हमने कभी इस चीज को realize करने की कोशिश करी? Like, it's my personal experience that this can definitely not give you internal happiness. This can definitely not make your mind stable. Then what can make your mind stable? So that is, just take out some time for your own self. Start off your day with some good vibes, all right? And then just give time to your body, because health comes first. Give time to your soul, connect to your soul, connect to your own self. That connection, that self-connection with yourself is like the utmost thing, which will actually make you realize your weakness is your strength. Like Mr. Shirish told you about, that we all are responsible for our strength and weakness. Now, how to analyze that, how we can introspect that is only through this means. Then we'll actually come to know where we lag, what we have to do, and professionally also we can analyze better. जैसे यार अभी देखो तुम लोग अपना स्कूल कर आए, ठीक है, you are in college, ठीक है, उसके बाद तुम्हारे दिमाग में वो n number of questions होते हैं, उसका पूरा का पूरा एक बड़ा वेब बन जाता है. यार अब exactly हमें करना क्या है, हम किस चीज के लिए बने हैं, what exactly we have to do. And that can only happen if our mind remains in the stable state. अगर उसमें बहुत सारे thoughts चलेंगे, then we will never be able to figure out exactly that what we actually want from our life. So that will also help you in the career building. So just take out some time for yourself. It will definitely enhance your concentration power. And if we will be associated with the third world that we have created ourselves, we only are responsible for that thing, then we can never get that happiness. So somewhere I read something, I just want to share with you. The ultimate key to unlock your happiness is with you. You know, nobody can make you happy. Yes, your friends, people around you can make you feel special, happy, but that's always momentary. And that's always transient. Only you can give you that internal happiness. And now how we can do that? Can we move to the next slide, please? Yes, so as you can see this glass of water, people, you know, majority of the people see this half glass full, you know, half glass empty, and very few see the half glass full. So हर चीज के बोलते हैं ना दो पहलू होते हैं, एक positive attribute, keeping a positive attribute, and the negative one. So what exactly we have to do? हर दिन ये सोचो एक नई अपॉर्चुनिटी है, आज यार मुझे कुछ नया ट्राई करना है, ठीक है, नो मैटर मुझे उसमें सक्सेस मिलने वाला है या फेलियर मिलने वाला है, बट आई हैव टू डू दैट, दैट्स ऑल, आई हैव टू पुट इन माय बेस्ट. अरे इनपुट तो दे हम, व्हाई आर वी वरिंग सो मच अबाउट द आउटपुट? उस आउटपुट को सोच सोच के हमने अपने दिमाग का लोड बढ़ा लिया है, तो प्रेशर कहाँ पर जा रहा है? सारा यहाँ पे. अगर ये ठीक है तो एवरीथिंग इज फाइन. So we have to be very stable. We just have to be very joyful. You know, if you are happy, you will make everyone around you happy. So your happiness is very, very important. So just हर चीज को बस सोचने का तरीका होता है. You just have to change your thought process and everything, you know, just gets on like that way. So can we just move on to the next slide, please? So surround yourself with the positive vibrations, and that positive vibrations comes with the self practice. When you devote time with yourself, okay, you have to take care of yourself. Love yourself first. Then you will love everyone around you. Everyone around you. Trust me on that. And make out some time for yourself. That is like very, very important. तो जैसे आप कुछ भी करो, you have to make yourself happy, whatever you like the most. You can do, you definitely should add some sort of activity in your daily routine. जैसे हर किसी की कोई ना कोई hobby तो होती है, yes or no? Kindly tell me. Everyone has certain kind of hobbies. Tell me. होंगी, तो इसी के लिए I would like to raise a poll for that thing. So other than your studies or profession, what else you love doing as a hobby? Let's just check out the question number 1 for you. You have so many options. You must be having some sort of hobbies. The thing which you like to do the most besides your, you know, the general work, the normal routine. Okay, can we have the response? Let's just check out. You can also post the comment in the chat window if besides this you have some other thing to say. So let's just check out the responses for this thing. Okay, singing and music 26%, dancing is 17%, art and painting is again 17%, very few in cycling and photography. Okay, and others like 26%. Yeah, that's lovely. So everyone do have, you know, something. So just add some sort of activity which actually makes you feel happy, which truly gives you happiness. You have to do it for yourself. That is which is the preliminary thing which is required. So I have one more question with you. How much time in a week do you devote for your hobby chosen in the first question? How much time do you give in the entire week? How much time do you give? Can anybody tell me? You can post in the chat window also. Okay, let's just check out. Okay, 62% says less than 3 hours. Okay, 21%, 2% says 6 to 10 hours, more than 10 hours. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. We should definitely make out some time for our own self because it is highly required for us. So yes, through all these things, but the most important thing is you have to make yourself satisfied. If you are self-satiated, if you are self-satisfied, you are happy. So ultimately your happiness depends upon you. It is within you only. And through this self-practice, through this complete self-analysis, you will be able to explore yourself more. You know, everyone has that special trait. Everyone does have. The only need is to, you know, extract our limitless potential from our inside. And we have that. हमें भी नहीं पता होता यार हम कितने capable हैं, but we actually have that potential. Like as you can see on the screen, there is a very nice quote by Albert Einstein. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by climbing a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. So you should have that courage that yes, I can and I can win. I will win definitely. You should have that fortitude, courage in yourself. That yes, we can win the battle of this life. So can we move on to the next slide, please? So without taking much of your time, I would just like to conclude in a nutshell what all we have, discussed, so many different things during this entire talk. So first of all, I would like to say we are the best saviors of our own selves. Like we are responsible for our weaknesses and our strengths. So we should take our responsibilities very judiciously and very wisely. Then self-knowledge, of course, helps us to know ourselves better, to discover ourselves better, our weaknesses, our potential. And then again, physical and mental well-being is obviously there because the entire equilibrium of our mind, body, and soul, it's highly required. It's very, very important. And that we have discussed through that thing. So at the end, I would just like to mention few more points that nobody, can motivate us. We are the best motivators of our own self. Only we can motivate ourselves. Yes, other people, our friends, they, might give us a driving force. They can act as a supporting factor. But ultimately, the momentum of our life is in our own hands. We have to, run this journey called life. We have to accelerate it after all, this journey called life. So at the end, I would just like to say, abhi aap logo ka session start hua hai. You must be excited about the new phase of your life. So just stay happy no matter what. Just stay happy. Keep enjoying your life, just accepting the things. Stay positive and always stay foolish for learning. This is like the best phase you have to learn something good, to add value to your life, because that is highly required. जैसे नदी का कोई किनारा नहीं होता ना, in the similar manner, learning and knowledge is something which is perennial. So we have to be perennial. We have to just keep on moving ahead and ahead without looking back. Just going with the flow, just accepting the things around us. If we are happy, everyone around us, everything we look into the things, that always automatically becomes positive for all of us. So yes, in the initially we gave you some sort of competition, tagline competition. तो आप में से किस किसने सोचा है आप इस पूरे के पूरे टॉक के बेसिस पर भी इस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में भी कोई टैगलाइन बना सकते हो? So let's just check out. You can put it in the chat window. We can see accordingly. Let's just check out who gives the best tagline. So there is one more activity for you. You should do some sort of brainstorming. Okay, we are getting so many responses. Okay, keep on putting your responses in the chat window. Keep on putting your responses. Like we gave you one, live for humanity, work for humanity, die for humanity. We gave you one. So you can just put in some sort of like that based upon humanity, based upon holistic development, or what you have understood through this entire talk. Yes, you can put in the chat window. So keep putting. I think we should move ahead. So now I would like to invite our next speaker, Ms. Preeti, who will be telling you about the agenda of our organization, what all initiatives we have taken, about our club, about our trust. So over to you, Preeti, now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ms. Priyanka. And she quoted very well that yes, we are the best saviors of ourselves. सो जैसे कि हमने आपको टैगलाइन का कंपटीशन दिया टू ब्रेनस्टॉर्म ओवर द टॉपिक। सो ऐसे ही हमारा लाइक प्रियंका सेड दैट वी आर पेरिनियल, नदी का कोई किनारा नहीं होता, हमें आगे बढ़ते जाना होता है। सो हमारे यहाँ पे भी वी हैव अ सॉन्ग लाइक ठान लिया तो रुकना क्या, हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, हम आगे बढ़ेंगे और एक श्रेष्ठ मानव बन जाएंगे। So keeping this in mind, Humanity Development Club has been formed. So it is just like a youth wing of Satyug Darshan Trust. So for us, being in HDC is just like shaking hands with our own self, making a deal with our own self that yes, we are the change we want to see in the world. And it is correctly quoted somewhere that it is long and effortful journey. One second. Yeah, it is a long and effortful journey from being a human being to being human. So in this journey, so let's travel at least one step every day in this journey. So मेरा ये कहने का क्या मतलब था, like हम we are in the first year, we after doing our graduation, after doing our post graduation, हम लोग एक अच्छे डॉक्टर, एक अच्छे इंजीनियर, or we may be successful in our career, but what if we are not a good human being? तो इतना सब पढ़ाई करने का क्या वो सब कुछ उसका कुछ फायदा होगा if we are not a good human being? तो believe me, अगर आप एक good human being बनने में successful हो जाते हो तो आप कुछ भी करने में successful हो सकते हो. You will be successful in whatever you try. So keeping this in mind, Humanity Development Club has been formed. So the main objective is to uplift humanity from its present deteriorating state. So I would just like to throw upon some light to the activities that we have in Humanity Development Club. What we are doing for the society. So we are having activities throughout the year. So some of them are listed on the screen. So we have a Speak for Humanity contest. We have international and treatment camps, some blood donation camps. We organize a humanity fest. So it is a very wonderful event that so in the humanity fest we invite youth like you to be a part of to be a part of our organization for 2 to 3 days, and we dance and we have International Humanity. So what is it all about? This is the biggest event that we have around the year. So International Humanity Olympiad में क्या होता है? It's an exam of excellence in values of morality and ethics. So Humanity Olympiad this year we just summed up with the event on 7th of September. We had a prize distribution ceremony also. So International Humanity Olympiad is all about awakening the morals, awakening those ethics जो अभी हमारी सोसाइटी में they have gone in मतलब कि वो अभी कहीं छुप से गए हैं. तो छोटे छोटे बच्चों में इतना enthusiasm as like कि they are कि उनको कुछ समझ आ रहा है इसके बारे में. We have Speak for Humanity contest also. So in this, the students they share their views on humanity in form of short videos, in form of poems. Also, we have some health checkup camps. So we are doing for society also. Like the parent body is Satyug Darshan Trust. So with their we have community, we have 16 dispensaries with us. So in those dispensaries, we have some health checkup camps for all those who cannot afford for a good treatment. Also, हमने recently ही एक initiative शुरू किया था that is called Satyug Gram Shiksha Kendra. So that is basically a training school for the underprivileged students. And over there उनको बहुत नई नई चीजें सिखाई जाती हैं. Computer education is being provided to them, and stitching का they are learning over there. So all these are activities that we have. This is just for the upliftment of the society. So this is just a mission to uplift the society, and now we invite you all to be a part of it. like life's most urgent and persistent question is, what are you doing for others? आप दूसरों के लिए क्या कर रहे हो? So this Humanity Development Club is working for the society. So आप अपने institution में, you can also like form a Humanity Development Club. We can guide you all, like how you can have the activities, what activities you can have in this. So we would invite you to join us in this mission to uplift humanity. After all, it is our major, it is our, you can say, it is our responsibilities to serve humanity. So you can also find us on the social media channels अगर आप हमें और जानना चाहते हैं. So we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Twitter, and also we have 2 of our websites, www.humanityolympia.org and www.awakehumanity.org. So you can reach us over there. So I hope we are having some taglines with us. So जिन्होंने अभी तक नहीं शेयर की हैं, I would request them to share. आपने जो भी सेशन से सुना है, जो भी आपने सीखा है इस सेशन से, and what all you know on humanity, you can apply all that knowledge into those few words. Just wrap up that knowledge into few words. So we will be announcing shortly the best tagline. Meanwhile, like we said, we will be having a post-session quiz. So that is a surprise for you all. 1 second. So I would request my volunteers to drop this post-session quiz link in the chat. So आप लोग इस link पर जाकर attend this quiz, and we'll give the Amazon voucher to the winner. So it's a great opportunity for you all. All of you must be a part of it. और हमें भी पता लगेगा कि हम आपको कितना समझा पाए हैं. Also, I would like to thank the managing committee, जिन्होंने हमें यहाँ आपके साथ इतना अच्छा talk करने का, इतना अच्छा session लेने के लिए they invited us all. We are very thankful to them. And let's see how many of you have given the post slogans. I would request my team to please put up the best tagline. अभी तक की.
Yeah, actually we have got a lot of taglines and we have still deciding, and we request everyone to proceed with this post-session quiz. And in this post-session quiz, I would like to tell, although we have written instructions also, that more than one options can be correct. So please be very careful while choosing your options. And we have got very beautiful taglines. I'll just read out some taglines because they are over here. I'll just read out while people are attempting also. I mean, these are wonderful taglines we have got. So I'll just read out. Motivation towards self makeover. That's beautiful. One package full peace. Relax, renew, revive. Healing body, mind, and spirit. That goes very well with that topic. Holistic development, polishing real diamonds. Really nice. Humanity should be a race and love should be a religion. Very right. Do humanity in non-monetary terms instead of it making monetary terms. Yes, right. One package full peace. Right. Humanity is key to happiness. No doubt about it. Relax, renew, revive. Be reason for someone's smile. Humanity costs nothing. Wonderful session. Okay, that's the review. Okay, every exit is an entry somewhere else. Right. Okay. Coordinate, connected, committed. So these are like never-ending things that are coming up. So it's wow. I mean, we are getting a very lovely reviews from you all. There's nothing more beautiful than someone who goes out for the ways to. Yeah, very right. Help others, help yourself. Positive anything is better than negative nothing. That's really good. That's very deep, in fact. So yeah, I hope you all are attempting this post-session quiz, and we will inform the winner through, I mean, we will do inform the winners, and whoever wins the post-session quiz. And we will be in the Google form, in the quiz, you will be dropping your phone number, in which we will call you up and we will inform you about who's the winner. And thank you all for joining us. I would like my team to please come up. Can, like, Dr. Divya is there. Priyanka, Savesh, can you please, like,
Thank you so much, sir, Shirish sir, for guiding our students regarding. You people are doing a wonderful job. I have seen your website also meantime, and
thank you, sir.
It's really wonderful that you people are working so much for our society, for our humanity, and I will definitely guide my students also to participate in this effort of yours. So thank you so much for guiding us today. Now I request Avneep sir, if you can formally
yes. Thank you, Kaval sir. Thank you. I hope so. It's a wonderful session. All team, जितने भी टीम के मेंबर्स हैं, बहुत बढ़िया इन्होंने एफर्ट से इनके और बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से समझाया. I would like to add something into it before giving a formal thanks. See, I believe mind is the heart of brain, right? And it is very important that we have to activate our mind. And mind को activate करने के लिए we do meditations, right? And we go for storytelling is there so that we can activate our mind. And we can ask questions, right? Lot of questions to our mind. So one question I would like to share all of you, all of my my friends, and it is from my side. I read somewhere. You keep on asking yourself, you keep on asking your friends, your family. Always, there is one. It's a $1 million question, and you must, in order to activate your mind. And of course, this question may change your life also. And I would like to share that question is, what is the better version of me? What is the better version of me? You keep on asking yourself while sleep, before go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning. And definitely it will help you a lot. Because हम क्या करते हैं कि हम वही अपनी पुरानी जो आदतें या हम पुराने अपना वो जो एक चीज हमने जो ट्रेडिशनल्स हम लाइफ जी रहे हैं वो जीते ही जा रहे हैं और जीते ही जाएंगे. लेकिन जब तक हम ये क्वेश्चन अपने आप से नहीं पूछेंगे कि मेरा बेटर वर्जन क्या हो सकता है, और जब आप इस तरह के क्वेश्चन अपने माइंड से पूछते रहेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली आपके अंदर एक चेंज आएगी और डेफिनेटली यू विल सी दैट अ वंडरफul change inside you. Because it is, I personally believe inside is more important than outside. So inside matters, right? So activate your mind, and of course, definitely it will help you a lot of things. One more important point. When you keep asking what is a better version of me, sometimes you will improve in your actions. You will improve in your behavior, because कई बार आपको ऐसा लगता है यार ये तो मैंने ऐसे बोलना ही नहीं चाहिए था, मैं तो ऐसा हूं ही नहीं कि मुझे ऐसे बिहेव ही नहीं करना चाहिए था. और इस तरह से जब आप अपने आप से पूछेंगे तो आपके बिहेवियर में, आपके एक्शंस में बहुत सारी तब्दीली आएगी. इट इज माय ओपिनियन. आई एम अप्लाइंग इट, एंड you people, it helps me a lot, and it is helping a lot to change in my personality. And I that is why I shared with you all people, and wonderful session you people have did. And of course, thank you so much from APJ Institute of Management, from my faculty, from friends, and especially from of course from the director डॉक्टर राजेश बग्गा जी की तरफ से भी मैं आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं. एंड थैंक्स अ लॉट. और आई मस्ट इनवाइट दैट आप इस तरह के सेशंस हमारे यहाँ इंस्टीट्यूट में होते रहेंगे तो डेफिनेटली वी विल डेफिनेटली ट्रांसफॉर्म आवर लाइव्स. Of course, the very important funda is that we should help ourselves, and of course, we should help others also. And one last point is there. Always enjoy your cup of
So thank you so much, sir. I suppose Avneep sir has lost his connection. So
Yes, sir, I understand that.
students must have done that particular quiz.
Yes, sir. Actually, we would love to announce also some taglines people have, like they have really put in some good efforts with the taglines. So I would request Dr. Divya and Ms. Priyanka to please announce the best ones that you felt. And I think we can have more than one also, because we have got a lot of entries. So Dr. Divya and Ms. Priyanka, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sure. So it was extremely difficult, shortlist the best out of all, because everyone just put in so well. They give so really nice taglines. So 2 out of them we actually liked. That was related to the topic also, and that was already constraining the context as well. So one is healing mind, body, and spirit. I think it was by who gave this? Divya.
Karman Walia.
Yeah. So it's really lovely. And one more that we have. Divya, kindly please tell.
Yes, the other one is motivation towards self makeover. I think it's very well put together by Bhavna.
Yeah. So these two are the taglines which are really good. Very connectable also.
So we would like to congratulate all the attendees, and would like to, we hope that you took some positive things out of the session and you enjoyed this session, and we hope that everyone got benefited from it. And that's all from our side. Thank you very much for having us here. And thank you very much, sir, for arranging this beautiful session for the whole institute, for your whole team, technical team, which arranged the session very well. And we would obviously, and we would surely look forward to hold such sessions again in your college.
Thank you so much, sir. So thank you so much to all of the members of Humanity Development Club. So it was wonderful having you here. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I would now request all the students, they can just wait for 1 more minute. And Dr. Anusai, you had some announcement regarding the Finance Club. So we are taking this opportunity to announce the activity also. Dr. Anusai. Or I suppose Dr. Anu is not there. So, okay. So thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll be having a 10 minutes break for before your next session. So thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, sir.